Welcome in, chat. How unexpected of me to see you guys again. How are you? I'm just doing so good, chat. I'm doing so fine. We're going to help this person here. Gulp, 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 choke, sputter. Don't you know better to sneak up on a dwarf mid-flagon? Not even a proper thinking's neither. Look here. Lolly-ho! The name is Giat. Lolly-ho! See, now that's a greeting. Lolly holes aside, just who are you anyway? I dare say I'd remember someone like yourself if we'd ever met. You from the same strange land as the Crystal Exart, you say? Well, well, well. He's an odd sort, that Exart. He knows things, right? And he's got some sort of mystical power. Don't suppose you're the same, are ya? Because I could use someone with the power the likes of which this world has never known. I'm hunting sin eaters, you see. Well, one in particular. A healer, and not half bad at the job, eh? I like your confidence. And I wish I could take your word for it, since you sound just like what I'm looking for. But I have to ask that you prove it. There's no need for that. Listen here, the sin eater I hunt ain't your average abomination. You can't blame me for wanting to make sure that I'm not leading you to your grave. That would be bad for both of us. So you'll get yourself over to the Forest of the Lost Shepherd, and we'll see what you've got. Me and my stick will win. To Fort Job. Away. I honestly don't know if it's any quicker. My brain's dying right now, chat. And I haven't even reached the point in the stream where I'm going to be like, okay, chat, we're going to use extra time. Though the thing I did not consider is if extra time is going to help us against the dreaded Q. Ouchie. I forgot how much I enjoyed this outfit. It's very cute. Okay. Oh, Layla, glad to see you found the place all right. Now for the prey. That'll do. Now I just take a deep breath and... Hey! Your mother was a hobgoblin, and you ain't much to look at neither. Come and face me, you craven shite. Okay. Giat? Groan. Though Giat lays prone, the creature appears indisposed to cease its rampage. It seems that it will have to be dealt with. Okay, I understand why you need a healer. Holy? Did someone say holy? 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 Okay, I'll stop. Let me take this seriously. Hi, Quarry. I'm still sadly in spoilers, bud. I'm sorry. But hi, I hope you're well. Huh, see, that wasn't so bad. I reckon I broke 3 or so ribs and at least 1 femur there, but my bones feel just fine now. Better than before, actually. And that beast gave you no trouble. Seems that you're just what I'm looking for after all. We could talk about the rest back at the Crystarium over a drink or 3. The folks at the Wandering Stairs know how to keep them coming. Meet me there. Chad, I feel that second wind coming in. I feel it. I feel it. I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Gulp, 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 burp. There ain't nothing like a flagon of ale after a well-earned victory. Did you hit your head? Oh yes, and hard. That beast gave me a trouncing. Really exceeded my expectations, as did you, huh? Whatever you want to call what we just did, doing it helped us understand each other, sure enough. I've seen that you're a masterful fighter, and you've learned that I'm fearless as stone, and so a fellowship is forged. I've had Giat for exactly 2 seconds, and I love them. Now, I'm sure you won't get yourself killed. I can tell you about the Sin Eater I'm after. It's one of the so-called cardinal virtues. Sulfurosny. And it's a nasty piece of work. Each of the virtues looks like one of those fools who brought the flood upon us, but this one takes after the worst of the bunch. Lament, disgrace to all dwarven kind. Knowing that one of our own was the warrior of light is bad enough, but Sulfurosny being out there looking all dwarf-like, well, it doesn't help matter, accursed things. The councils of elders, they don't want to live with the shame of lament sins no more. So the head of the council, the eldermost elder, stay with me here, gave me this job. Hunt down Sulfurosny, slay it. See that it don't keep sullying our good name. I'm our strongest warrior. If anyone is going to do it, it has to be me. That's fine. I'm more than up to the contest of might. The problem I'm having though is that Sulfurosny keeps healing itself, and it's, well, deeply annoying. I suppose it's because Lamite herself was a kind of master of the art. But Sir Rosny's healing is so powerful that no matter how hard I whack it, I can't leave a scratch. To make matters worse, it also flies around, carefully as you please, resurrecting other Sin Eaters. We'll be up to our eyeballs in him forever if we can't do something about those curative powers. That's where you come in, right? Lamite doesn't deserve your scorn, you know. Listen, I know you have your own ways, and that's just fine, but whether you care much for Dwarven honor or not, you have to agree that a Sin Eater that can raise its fellows from the grave is a danger to us all. As for Lamite, you should know that being a dwarf is about respecting tradition, and she never did. Never. You might not have heard, but the tales say that Lamite roamed the land without her helmet. She willingly showed her face to those who weren't kin. She knew full well that it would dishonor her and us all, and she did it anyway. Then there's the part about bringing doom on the world. Not one of our taboos, really, but it's generally frowned upon. And now she's back, face bare to the world. A Sin Eater, what could make a dwarf go so wrong? Ah, but we have ale to drink and Sin Eaters to hunt, in that order. You healed my body, sure enough, but I'll need a few more flagons to restore my vigor. And by a few, I mean about 100. Come and find me later. Gulp, 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 gulp. Oh, who are you? You looking for me? You got hit? Son of Zay? Got you, eh? Of course I remember my new partner, and I ain't drunk neither. I'm a dwarf. It'll take more than, well, however much I had to get me under the table. And now you'll know one more thing about me. This will only strengthen our fellowship, I'm sure. But we'll need more than just a sense of camaraderie if we're going to take down, Sovrosny. So I'm going to need to start with an observation to get you to look at its healing powers. Let you see what we're dealing with. Now, this is the perfect place to overhear the right sort of information. If you listen, don't get the wrong idea. I don't let it get the way of no important drinking, but I do pay attention. Anyway, what I heard about Sovrosny has been spotted in Clusia. Then I remembered there's a little pub over in Still Hill, the Leaky Keel, it's called, and they make a decent brew. Some of the fellows there should be able to point us in the right direction. Gulp, gulp, gulp. And just what are you looking at? Fine, fine, no need to give me that murderous stare. I know what you're thinking. That, yeah, you think to yourself, always drinking, lounging about, and drinking some more. What a sluggard. What a drunkard. What a magnificent beard. Oh, I wish I had a beard like that. Yes, I know, you don't need to explain yourself to me. We really should work on finding you a sense of humor. Maybe deal with that after Sovrosny. It might take a while anyway. You'll be happy to hear that when I was waiting, I got my hands on some prime information. Also some excellent wine, which, no, information first. Right, so according to the local fisher folk, quite a few Sin Eaters have turned up near the Bright Cliff lately. I suggest we go there and kill as many as we can find. We can't say for sure where Sovrosny will appear next, but if it's in the area, it won't pass up a chance to revive its fallen friends, right? And while we're at it, you can vent some of that pent-up rage you've got. Don't need to be pretty, so long as the job gets done. Just make sure you find me again before Sovrosny shows up, you hear? I like yacht. Chad, I've been going for 8 hours. Why do I do this to myself? I always underestimate how long these are going to take. Like, I was real hopeful the first hour when it took us... I passed my destination, didn't I? The fact I don't learn. Yeah. Yeah. Better to have tried than never to have tried at all. But you know what? We're doing it all today. Because I can. Next location. Alright, what I may do tomorrow is I may try and start a little bit early and call that extra time. Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards, is we'll start early tomorrow if I wake up in time. Oh, hello! Congratulations, you guys get to be blasted. Cena, kill these two, please. Cena, I love you. Attack mode. Good, Cena. Good. Slaughter them. Maybe it's because the tank job quest, it felt very linear and it took me exactly where I needed to go. That was probably it. But some of these have just been teleportation central. That's the problem, I don't know. It's fine. That should do it. Now, we wait to see if Rodney shows itself. Over in those bushes, I say, we've got wine right here. Oh no. There, that's it. An evil potato. See, it revived the other one. Hey, what's wrong? I'm getting info dump. What a lonely place to die. The world outside is even worse than I feared. Is someone there? Please? You're alive. Well, why didn't you say so? I can't do much for the dead, but the living, that's a whole other matter. I can't believe it. All my wounds healed. Thank you, kind stranger. You're lucky I passed by. You might really have died, you know? You'll hear no argument from me. I was a fool. The thought that the hobgoblin I was after might have friends laying in wait never so much as crossed my mind. I shouldn't have been out here alone. With your magic to keep me fighting, though, their numbers shouldn't pose much of a problem. What do you say? You don't look to have a party of your own yet, and I could use a man like you on my side. Well, I'm no man, you unripened brood. Why, I've never been so insulted in all my life. Let me tell you what's what. I'm Limit, proud daughter of the, Thole family. And if I catch you mocking me again, I'll put you right back the way I found you, you hear? Yes, madam. I certainly didn't mean to offend. Your beard misled me, you see. Oh. And that's that. Look, Ardbert, treasure. You certainly look the hero. Now let's see you act like one. Hello? Layla? Hey, you honorless slout, half-empty flagon, pointy-eared dung sniffer, your mother was a hob and your face looks like a newborn's arse. What is the matter with you? That was colorful. Straight-faced as always, a refreshing round of insults always cheers me up. But I'm starting to wonder if you've had as much trouble with the fun as you do with jokes. Are you sure your mother ain't a hob? Fine, fine, never mind. At least we've got what we came for, and you didn't miss much. After Rovnes brought the other eater back to life, they both floated off to who knows where. But what happened to you? You saw Sonovsny's? No, the real limit's passed? Huh, I knew you'd have some kind of weird power. Sounds like to me you witnessed the beginning of Lamite's journey, right after she left home. It's odd, you said she was wearing her helm, and she helped out that injured traveler, just like any dwarf of honor would do. Maybe she wasn't born a monster, but then... It don't sit right with me neither, but standing around wondering about it won't do us nothing but make us thirsty. We're done here, so let's head back to the Crystoriarium. Oh wait, I can just teleport. Darn it. Let me teleport. Okay. Back to it. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Ah, there's nothing like a flagon of ale after a job well done. Don't give me that look. I did stuff this time. You saw, and you'll also saw Sorofni work its magic. But since you haven't said nothing about it yet, I'm guessing you didn't have no sudden revelations about how to stop it. Don't worry, I didn't expect you to solve my whole problem just like that. I need only you to remember what you saw today. Keep it in your mind. Then maybe something will come to you when you're working your magic elsewhere. Me, I like to think while I drink. It's the most efficient way, so you can find me here when you need me. I'll let you know when I have a plan. Gulp, 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 gulp. Ah! Lolly-ha! Looks like you've been training hard. In fact, your muscles should much better. It's almost like there's 3 of you. Yes, I'm joking, as you know, but you do seem stronger. I don't suppose you've come up with a clever plan for stopping Frofni while you were at it. Don't worry, I have another test in mind that will get us some more information, and then we'll better set to think of something. We'll be killing sin eaters again, but this time you're healing them. Well, trying to any road. I don't expect it to work. Sin eaters ain't like us, so any sort of normal creature, or like any sort of normal creature, but by seeing your healing magic fail to heal them, we should learn why it don't work. And then maybe we can figure out what's so different about Sorofni. As I've heard from the people passing through this, that stray sin eaters find their ways to Amarang pretty often. Meet me at Morsuk, and we'll be ready for carnage. Okay, chat. Here's what I've determined is, I am going to find out tomorrow. Well, I'm going to find out tonight. I'm going to see if there's a family project going on. Actually, I can find that out right now. Hold on, please. Okay. Okay. I will start early tomorrow, and we will do a lot of the MSQ tomorrow. And finish it. We're finishing the MSQ tomorrow. I'm starting that early. Gulp, 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 burp. You know, I heard the liquor here ain't fit to drink, but it's not half bad. Get the job done and with a real kick. Oh, I know what you're thinking. That Garrett, always drowning one arrow after another. You think to yourself, and so good at it too. I'm uncontrollably jealous. I can't take any more, and you quietly weep on the inside. I'm sympathetic, I am, but drinking is important. No, indispensable. Dwarves get fiercer the more they drink. Really fuels the fire within. I can see you don't believe me. Fine, you leave me no choice. I'll show you. I'll go ahead and dice some sin eaters in the time it takes you to finish off this mort swill here. Just sculpt it down and come find me. Southeast of here, you'll see. A half-finished bottle of alcohol, apparently purchased by Giat, sits on the mat. The local concoction within is a deep brown, and it wafts a stench that can only be described as atrocious. Yeah! You hold your nose and gulp down the remaining liquid. At first you taste only pure Shurgian's alcohol, but then you noted the aftertaste. Flavor of a slightly more portable alcohol, with a hint of feet. Amazing, you finish. Of all non-Mord customers, only you and the dwarf ever drink so much. I was going to laugh so hard if they actually gave me a debuff. Okay. See, your average sin eater is no match for me. Not with the power of tradition and alcohol on my side. As a matter of fact, I put down another before I got around to this one here. But I did the job a bit too well. Really mangled the thing. It was pretty gross. Flattened in all the wrong places and bits poking out and like. So I just got it out of here. Anyway, you get the idea. I drink a lot, I kill stuff. You have to admit that it's a pretty effective strategy. And now that we've got our Sin Eater patient, you can go and try out your healing on it. Go on. As we fought, nothing. Did you figure out the why of it? I think it was never really alive to begin with. You're right on that one. Sin Eaters may look like people or beasts, but it's like they're just pretending. They're not truly alive. Only the light drives them, keeps them from winding up an automaton. And healing magic ain't meant for restoring life to something that didn't have none to begin with. But so Rodney's power ain't like the healing magic we know. What is it? It's probably injecting more light into them. I wonder why it didn't come and revive this one. Is it just too far away to take notice? Then again, I never heard of it appearing at Hall Minster Switch neither. So many Sin Eaters get killed there, and you'd think it would take note eventually. So why does it only resurrect some Sin Eaters and not others? This is all too much thinking, not enough drinking. To the Crystarium. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, no umbrella. Gulp, gulp, gulp. The moored stuff's alright, but this here's a fine ale. At least that's what my body tells me, and I always listen. That's how I keep my muscles primed and my spirits high. Speaking of, would it kill you to relax a little? Being so serious all the time can't be good for you. And the silent staring just makes you seem morose. We won't kill, Rofsny any faster for we're not drinking. That's for sure. Nothing comes easy to sober folks. And that's why I need a few more in me before I can really get to work figuring out why Rofsny does what it does. I keep feeling like I'm missing something obvious, but Okay. Gulp, 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 gulp. Lolly-ho! I'd say you're here for a drink, but I know you ain't. You've got that serious look about you. As usual. I've got my usual here too. My 5th round of it, in fact. Ha! Why so few, you ask? Well, I stepped away for a while to do some research, but that Morin bloke kicked me out of the Cabinet of Curiosity, and then banned me for life. Spill just a wee bit of meat on the books, and he chases you out with the fury of 1,000 floods. The man could use a drink, if you ask me. What's that glare for? Don't tell me you're siding with him over me. We're supposed to be partners. After I worked so hard to find us new information on Sofrosny, drank so much, sat there with dusty tomes, until not one, but both of my buttocks went numb. So did you find anything? You know, after I went through the cabinet, your complete refusal to acknowledge anything I do is kind of comforting, actually. Anyway, Hal, I did find some information from a reliable source. A drinking buddy of mine, so Rosny, was seen recently in Raktika Greatwood. If we do some of our signature eater slaying in the forest, if there's a chance, we'll draw it out. I figured that sitting around and thinking is getting us nowhere, and research can only take us so far, so why not? Maybe fighting it together will teach us something we couldn't learn otherwise. We can't kill it, but the two of us should be more than capable of getting a few whacks in and making escape. I fought it before and come away fine, mostly. So that's the plan. Meet me at Slitherborg. Then we go pummeling. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Ah. There you are. I didn't mention it earlier, but I've been here looking for Sovrofny before. I know most of everyone in Silverberg, actually. Sure, they seem odd at first, but with what worshipping the darkness and all, but once you get to know them, share a few drinks, they're not bad people. Make a fine wine, too. Shame you can't get it anywhere else. Anyway, they've been helping me out why I enjoy the local spirit. Seems that Sorovsny's shown itself in the blind forest of Ixmaja, east of here. Let's go out there and slay a few sin eaters each, like we did before, see if that brings it to us. Okay. Chad, I'm feeling it. I definitely can finish this tonight, and we're probably going to raid into a friend, and then tomorrow I'm going to try and start a little bit earlier so we can get more stuff done. Okay. Holy. 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 Swift cast. Holy. Well, bam. Lahi? This one, this one, this one. Swiftcast. Stun, lock them all. Beautiful. Ooh, instance. Right, it looks good. Well, not good, but... Oh, hold on. But you, take my meaning. Now we settle and hope that Rufus feeling charitable today. Where is it? I'm nearly out of wine. Oh, there. Don't forget, we need to find out how it does what it does, so make sure you're watching, not just walloping. Watch closely. Wait for it. There! Why didn't it fix the other one, though? Well, it makes our lives easier, I guess. Charge! Puff. Huh, ain't no match for us. Now for Sorofsny. Oh, shite. How does it do it so fast? Right, divide and conquer. You take Sorofsny. Blood Lily. Keep working. It's doing it. You're doing it. Blood Lily! Ha, take that, you... What? Did we do it? Of course not. Healing magic is so annoying. No offense intended. Oh, memory time. Layla, oh, not again. Oh no, so this is the garden. You excited, Lamite? Yes, of course, I've come this far. I will claim the legacy of Ronka. Okay, let's do it. We'll follow your lead, Lamite. I'll keep it busy. They gave me only one button to press. Ouch, don't tell me. Oh. Hold on, I can fix you. Oh, you are the problem. Heal. I don't know what's coming, but it can't be good. Ardbert, no! You did it, I'm alright! The statues, they're moving! I'll draw their focus meanwhile. Say no more, I'll keep them in one place. Tougher than I thought, but I'll get you yet. That's all of them. Let's finish this. It's going for you, Lamite. Come here. Oh, here. Wait, who has Doom? You have Doom. We're close. Hit it with everything you've got. I need help. I'm working on it. I get a feeling you saved my life. Again. Everyone alright? All's well, now let's get what we came for, the lost restorative magic of Ronka. Can you sense the power in it? Yes, there can be no mistake, Slavia. This is it, and my only path forward. Wise Guardian, in the name of the Royal House of Ronka, I implore you, grant me your knowledge. Shiny. Lamite. I did it. The spell is mine at long last. I can save my sister. And you will. We'll meet up with Brandon and Niobert, and then we'll see you home. Hey, oh she of inferior bitterness, egg-faced hobdaughter, get it together for a stone's sake. Seeing into the past is a nice trick and all, but could you maybe, oh, I don't know, wait until we're not in mortal peril next time? Driving so Rosny away without pulverizing you in the bargain was a no mean feat. If it weren't, well, me, we'd both be dead right now. I hope you learned something worth the trouble, at least. So Lamite was after her sister from Old Ronka. That could be the secret of Sorofni's power, but it's hard to know for sure. Whatever Lamite did to pry those secrets out of the ruins was right complicated by the sound of it, and she took the power with her. We need to think on how we can confirm what you saw. Maybe find what the magic actually does. Yes, over a nice mug of ale. No mead. No ale first, then mead. Lahi! 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 Sorry. Actually, no, I'm actually not sorry. I'm not sorry, and it's your problem. Gulp, nothing goes down so well after a fight like than ale. Ain't no higher truth in this world than that. Don't give me those, oh, there goes Giat, waxing philosophical about the ale again eyes. I'm doing this for your own good. It's plain that you've never had a proper education. It's like this, you pick up the right booze for the right job, you get your ale for before and after physical fights, of course, but you've also got mead for reading, wine for singing, and your hard liquor for those times when you need to tell some hobson to go stick his head in the forge. Me, I'm switching to mead, and I'm thinking that I might find something about what happened to Lamite's sister if I look through my village's old annals, and hopefully I can get my hands on some historical records on Ronka. Morin be damned. I don't know if you're what you'll be getting yourself into while I'm at it, but you make sure you bring the right drink for the job. I'll let you know when I've got something worth perusing. Okay. Oh, short. Okay, apparently this is going to be a two-parter, chat. Whoopsie, I checked every other quest except for the healer one. My apologies. Huh. Okay, chat. Here's what I'm going to do. Is tomorrow I'm going to try and start a little early. I'm going to do some MSQ. And then we're going to go ahead and do some job quest. And then once we're done, we'll go ahead and continue this tomorrow. We'll figure it out tomorrow. Everything is fine. Let me just take a look at some things real quick. I can't believe I made such a simple mistake. Okay. We're going to call this a two-parter. I will see you all tomorrow because I'm tired and want to rest. And I will try to start a little bit earlier tomorrow so that we can actually get this stuff done. I will see you all tomorrow for MSQ and this. And yeah, no extra time used. It is subathon week. We have reached our goals, but if you want to add more time to the clock, we have extra time, which is 1 sub equals 10 minutes, 5 subs equal an hour, 10 subs 2 hours, and bits equal seconds. So if you guys want to add to more stream time, there are your opportunities to do so. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to raid on out. Thank you all for joining me. It's been great to have you all here. And yeah, we're probably going to go ahead and raid a friend, which I always like doing. Let me see. Okay, we are going to go ahead and raid Mr. Ellianson here, who was by here earlier. So yeah, I'll see you all very soon. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh wait, I need to click raid, not shout out.